a small code, right? I just wanted to show you one of the event listener.py. Okay, this is a default Python file given by Salt itself. So this will return all the events in a continuous manner. Okay, just keep it. Let me just download this file and try to run it. This is to continuously look out for the events. This is the file given by Salt itself. So to do that, let me need to install wget, I think so. Install wget file. Install the wget. When a particular minion is getting added, okay, I can create an event on the added basis. Okay, whenever a minion is added to that, I want this state file to be automatically triggered on that minion. That we can do it with the help of the reactor. Okay, or whatever you say, like when a particular state file is executed, I want a particular reactor to be triggered. That is also possible. There in the tag, you just filter it with the state file name. So it's all about the state file, what you're going to write. The filter, what you're going to write. I think you're getting confused with the tag. Okay, while I configure a reactor, you will get a clarity on it. Let me just get the configure the reactor and I will show it to you. Okay, I have the wget. So now let's get the file, Python file. Get. Okay, this file is downloaded. Now let us run this complete listener. So this is going to continuously monitor my events. Now let me run a ping on the other thing. So once you are running this in the other terminal, you can see it is continuously printing that. So if you see that, so this is the job. Okay, so when I trigger that, the first thing is it is creating a job, and this is the job ID. Okay, and then next thing is it is going to run it for a particular ID, centos.running.com. Okay, and then there you can see the function is test.ping. Using these things, you will be able to filter and use that. Okay, so we will see this example with the reactors. So this script is a predefined script which will continuously monitor for the events and then print them in a proper format. Okay. I'll just show you once again. So this is the script output. Just compare it with this salt run command. So only the format is bit different. That's it. The outputs are going to be the same thing. Only it is the format is different. So we have a staging module. We'll play around with the staging. Okay. So for this, first, let us start creating a reactor configuration file. So first one, let me create a master.d directory because I don't want to modify the existing master file. In the master.d, I'm just going to create a configuration file because in the master only you are going to configure all your reactors. So I'll just show you the existing ones first. s/etc master DACT over. So you can see this. So this is where you can define a salt reactor. There you can provide a name for it and you can map a state file to it. Okay. So this area, I'm not directly going to modify this. I'm just going to create a reactor separately in the master.dconf. So come out of it. So yeah, I think master.d configuration is there. So you can see. Master.d is there. Yes, master.d is there. So I need to create the directory. So vi. So you can see alt master.d, and I'm going to create a configuration called reactor. I can provide a name for this. So let me use the same tag, cookbook test. For this, I'm going to trigger a opt slash ging event. So I'm just going to trigger this test.sls on the event of cookbook test. Okay, so I'm just going to write a state file that will be executed when I trigger this. Short / staging. Next is I am going to create this file. SRV salt. Oh, first I need to create a directory. Event. APIR salt staging. And then there I'm going to create an event directory called event. And inside the event, I'm just going to create a state file called test.sls. I'm going to trigger a normal. Let me just create a file. Okay. So command underscore run md.run. This will be running the command on the local minion. Okay. And I can specify it for all the targets. This way I can target all the minions, and I'm going to run this in the args option. Arg plus -l. Let me just list all the directory in the slash. Let me write it to a directory called /tmp/ underscore output. Just write a file here. I don't think there will be any issues here. Just share it. So this is state file. So now let me run the event listen Python file so that I can see the events. Let it run. And in the minion, let me try to the event.
Satish, it generated an error on the master.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong directory. Okay, cd/home. With the complete location. Slash. Let me run this. Let me trigger the salt call event. Okay. You can see that it is getting triggered. So the event is fired. Now, if I go to this /stem, okay. Let me do one thing. Let me start the master in a debug mode and see what is happening. So I can do the other terminal, systemctl stop salt-master. Now, let me run the salt master in the debug mode to show you the debug output. Master log level debug. So this is the debug mode. Salt master is running in the debug mode. If I trigger this event, reactor.conf grind is refreshing. Master event. So reading configuration. you can see that. I'll just cut this out. Okay, I'll just show you that it is triggering the local component. You can see on the event, it is triggering the basically the salt file is getting triggered. So what I'm going to do is, so what we did, we have started the stop the salt master. So system ctl stop -master. Then we have started the master in a debug mode just to show that the reactor is getting triggered. Then on the node, run the salt call command, which will trigger an event. And you should see on the event that reactor is getting triggered by checking the debug logs. Try this. After once you see this, like you can just start the salt master using systemctl command. The systemctl start and if you refer to the other window where things are getting printed, you can just see that. You can see that it is printing the complete ls star output on the file. That also you can see. Should have happened on the Ubuntu also. Let me try it. The Ubuntu node. This is my Ubuntu node. This is my Ubuntu node. The event is triggered on all the machines. We have told it to run it on the star.